In the cold silence between the stars, something extraordinary may be stirring. Not just gas, not just rock, but a signal, a whisper, a trace, a chemical fingerprint unlike anything we've ever seen. It didn't shout, it didn't blink in lights, it left behind a quiet signature, deep in the atmosphere of a distant world. And now, the world is listening. Because for the first time in human history, scientists may have found the strongest evidence yet of life. Not on Earth, but light years away. A planet far beyond the reach of rockets. A place we can't touch, but one we can now, for the first time, sense. This is the story of a discovery that could change how we see the universe and ourselves. Let's begin. It starts, as all great stories do, with a question. Are we alone? For as long as humans have looked up, that question has echoed in our minds. It haunted ancient sky watchers. It inspired the first astronomers. It fuels the telescopes of today. But while we've found planets, thousands of them, and even habitable zones around distant stars, we've never found proof, never more than possibilities. Until now. Because in the swirling skies of a planet 120 light years from Earth, something unexpected was found. A molecule, one that doesn't belong. Its name is dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. On Earth, it's produced by living things, specifically by plankton and microorganisms in our oceans. And on a world called K2-18b, a planet larger than Earth, but smaller than Neptune, DMS may be drifting in the clouds, detected not by chance, but by design. The journey to this discovery didn't begin last week. It started decades ago, with the Kepler Space Telescope, which showed us that planets are everywhere. With Hubble, which gave us our first taste of alien atmospheres. And now, with the James Webb Space Telescope, the most powerful eye ever pointed toward the stars. It was JWST that turned its gaze toward K2-18b, and what it saw was astonishing. As the planet passed in front of its host star, some of that starlight filtered through its atmosphere. It was a brief moment, a cosmic blink, but enough to reveal secrets. Inside that faint glow, Webb detected signs of water vapor, and carbon dioxide, and methane, all of which are interesting on their own. But then came the surprise, a molecule with a name no one expected to find, dimethyl sulfide. On Earth, there's only one known source of DMS, life. Pause for a moment. What does it mean to say we found a biosignature? It doesn't mean we found aliens, or cities, or signals, or spaceships. It means we found chemistry that in our experience is only created by living organisms. That's both thrilling and humbling, because it forces us to confront a deeper question. If a molecule like DMS exists in the clouds of K2-18b... could something be alive there? Could there be oceans, warm, dark, brimming with life? Could microbes be drifting in the sky, riding the winds of an alien sea? Or are we witnessing something we don't yet understand? Nature, after all, is full of surprises. K2-18b is no ordinary world. It orbits a red dwarf star, smaller and dimmer than our sun. And yet, it sits in the habitable zone, a sweet spot where temperatures could allow liquid water. But it's not an Earth twin. It's a Hycean world, a type of planet we've only just begun to understand. Larger than Earth, with a thick hydrogen atmosphere, possibly with an ocean below. A steamy, exotic environment where pressures and chemistry might mimic the deep sea vents of our own planet. On Earth, life thrives in the strangest places, in boiling sulfur pools, in Antarctic ice, even deep beneath the crust, far from sunlight. So why not here? Why not on a world where warmth and water mix in ways we've never seen? That's what makes this discovery so powerful. It's not a signal from space. It's a fingerprint, a faint scent on the breeze of another world. But like all good science, this story comes with caution. Because while the data is real, its interpretation is still evolving. Dimethyl sulfide is not easy to detect. It's subtle, faint, easily mistaken. And there may be non-biological ways to produce it that we don't yet understand. But the fact remains, something strange is in that atmosphere, and it fits the profile of life, which raises an even more profound idea. If K2-18b, just one of thousands of known exoplanets, may harbor life, then how many more are waiting? How many skies are laced with biosignatures we haven't seen? How many alien oceans ripple under distant stars? We've only begun to look. The universe, it turns out, is full of questions. Are we seeing the early hints of an alien ecosystem? Or is this a cosmic red herring, a molecule with a different origin? If there is life on K2-18b, what does it look like? Would it be microbial, photosynthetic, airborne? Would it glow in the dark or remain hidden in the depths? And if we one day learn to visit, not in person, but with probes, signals, or remote sensing far beyond today's limits, what would we find? Silence or something that stirs? This discovery is a door. It doesn't tell us what's inside, but it dares us to knock. It reminds us that the universe is not just a place of stars and gas and gravity, but of potential. That the same chemistry that sparked life here might not be unique, and that Earth may be just one voice in a cosmic chorus waiting to be heard. For centuries, we asked the question, are we alone? Today, we may be a little closer to an answer, or perhaps a little closer to asking better questions. So where do we go from here? In the next few years, JWST will observe K2-18b again. More data, more clarity, more confidence. Other telescopes will join the search. We'll study other Hycean worlds, worlds in triple star systems, planets locked in tidal embrace with their stars. And with every scan, we'll look for the same things: water, methane, oxygen, DMS, signs of imbalance. Because where there's imbalance, there might be life. We stand on the edge of something beautiful, a scientific moment that feels almost spiritual. Because in that faint trace of a molecule, we may be glimpsing ourselves, not in reflection, but in recognition. That life perhaps is not the exception, but the expectation. That Earth is not alone. That somewhere, something breathes, and we're just beginning to listen. If this story made you pause, even just for a moment, to wonder what else might be out there, don't keep that wonder to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who still believes the stars are silent, and subscribe to Science Beyond the Lab for more journeys into the unknown, the unseen, and the unforgettable. But before you go, what do you think we found on K2-18b? Is it life, or something stranger? And if life is common in the universe, why has it stayed so quiet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.